Hey guys, welcome back. Today's episode is about the most talked about relationships. Please don't forget to like this video.
Most talked about relationships in the season. I think a lot of us understand now that you're very expressive, you're very emotional, and you don't really, you're not afraid to express, how you feel. Yeah. But I keep bringing up the relationship because that's, especially for me, was what I kept wondering. Why did that not matter to you? You said a lot of the time, we're just friends. But we know your intentions. We just saw a clip there where you were expressing yourself. Friends don't do that. You never said that to Irene, for example. But she was your very good friend. So it was obviously more than a friendship. Knowing there was a guy out there who was probably watching, why did you never feel the need to sort of slow down?
Well, I did slow down, but it didn't work. I tried. The energy I give to her, somehow, the world didn't think she gave it back to me. But then she actually gave it back to me in terms of friendship. I never for once asked her out on the show.
I don't think a lot of people asked people out, to be honest.
Yeah, so I didn't cross any boundary. That's what I'm trying to say. She said a couple of times that her boyfriend will break his TV watching the show.
But then what they said it's about it. Considering the personality that we see of Saga and how he falls in love and how he's very protective and loosely possessive. Yeah. If he was the one watching his girl, with another guy like this, correct me, do you think Saga would have been okay with it?
I wouldn't.
At least we have established that. Maybe now, you were the one in the relationship.
Yeah.
And I have a boyfriend, but don't go away from this bed. It was almost what you were doing. You fed the situation constantly till you left the house. And everyone kept saying, does she really have it together? Why did you not stop what you saw was building up to be a possible relationship when you also had a relationship outside?
Okay, Ebuka, first of all, you're in an enclosed space and then there's that one person you're really connected with and you guys have an amazing friendship. You're not going to give that up because of the perception that he likes you. And like Saga said, Saga never asked me for a relationship in the house, and I never repeatedly tell him. We talked about it maybe 2 times, and all the times we talked about it was plans when I would think, you buy new TV for me because I'm sure my TV is broken now. But I never needed to tell him every time or tell him, oh, you can't do this, you're not in a relationship, because he never crossed the boundary. We were just enjoying.
So why then were you thinking your TV would be broken?
Because it was just bands when we joke. So it was just jokes, but it was never any situation where I felt like, oh, I think you're overdoing, maybe you should take it away. And I feel like a lot of people felt like I didn't give them the same energy, which was wrong. And I feel like some of the housemates, they always carried their narrative. So I would make pasta for Saga and I, and this nobody would see it, but when Saga helps me open a bottle, oh, Saga is such a gentleman. Oh my, Saga would die for me. Saga loves me. But nobody sees all the nice thing I do for him. Why? Because they choose to see what they want to see. Nobody's saying that, oh, Nini is nice to Saga. They have a nice thing going on. They're enjoying their friendship. It's a give and take situation. So people kept on dwelling on the fact that, Saga gave Nini water. Saga is such a gentleman. Saga asked Nini, how are you doing? Saga is so nice. Oh my, which man will ask you how you are doing if not Saga?
Well,
but then all the times I would say, oh, are you good? I would check on him. If I have conversations with him, I was spending my money on him, my bed naira.
so sorry to cut you in there, because we saw a clip here and there are so many instances of where he's not necessarily asking you out formally, but we can read meanings into what he's saying at the moment, where he's being emotional or vulnerable towards you. And that's when you come up with the boyfriend conversation. So you knew what he felt for you, true or false? You knew he liked you more than a friendship.
True.
So you genuinely thought he was just a friend.
Yeah, because he never pushed for anything. There was no time Saga sat me down and said, Nini, I'm trying to take this to the next level, or when we go out, I want us to explore. It was just friendship and we enjoyed it.
There are things that we see,
Yeah.
but people always say, well, it was different in the house, which is true. Because we experience what the viewers see sometimes might not necessarily correlate. But this is the one situation where housemates and viewers were almost unanimous in the way they saw it. Okay, how is it that you don't see it?
Look, it just takes me to pass the narrative to you now, and it's in your head, and you start saying things that way. And then you pass it to Nicole Rose. She starts saying it that way. I came out, I saw clips of people saying, oh, Saga lost focus because of Nini. And I'm thinking, the people that are passing this narrative, Saga lost focus, but he won more games than you and made more money on the show than you. Lasted longer than you. So with your focus, where did he get you?
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Before you came into the house, your relationship, how was it pretty solid?
Yeah.
Or was it at the point where you didn't really...
It was good.
Okay, so here's my question now. If you are going into a show like this, right, and you are now in the house, now not even the viewers, your fellow housemates have said certain things about how this looks.
They pushed the narrative, that's why people
So
said
did you ever feel the need to say, oh, my boyfriend might be seeing me this way?
No,
Maybe I
because-
should step back.
Okay, because he knows me, and he knows my boundary, he knows my limits, and I knew.
It wasn't going to be a problem. So now, what's up with your relationship with your boyfriend?
I don't really talk about my relationship on the show.
Fair enough. Are you guys an item now? I think you have the answer.
We're friends, we're good friends.
I see friends, okay?
Hey my people, finally Nini said Saga never asked her out in the house, and if you watch the show you will know that Saga and Nini were the most talked about housemates in the house because of their relationship and how Saga was following Nini around in the house. But today Nini changed the narrative. She said people only saw what Saga was doing for her, but they didn't see what she was doing for Saga. So let me know what you all think about these two in the comment section. If you watched to this point, kindly like this video, subscribe, share this video. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.